Hey, you guys, it's Double Moms, and in today's episode, we're going to take a look at Tevogen Bio Holdings, Inc., ticker symbol TVGN, a $50 million operational financing deal play. But before we begin, if you haven't already subscribed, folks, hit that subscribe button and set notifications on so you don't miss any episodes, and like and share. Also, let me begin by saying we are not financial or stock advisors, and we are not giving stock or financial advice. This episode is for entertainment purposes only. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey! Always do your own due diligence. If you want access to our private Discord so you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in the description, and we pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. We called out NVAX pre-market today, May 10th, 2024, before it ran up 217%. We also called out AEMD in our private Discord before it ran up 184% today. And finally, LIDR, which is the stock we did a video review of yesterday, May 9th, 2024, and called for our private Discord members pre-market today on May 10th, before it ran up 157%. We are just made different, This is what we do, and the early bird gets the cash. By the way, we've also included a link to our membership website program, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we read candlestick patterns, how we read key levels, how we use those critical indicators, and much, much more. Of course, there are no guarantees that you'll succeed in trading stocks if you join our membership site or not. But we share with you how we trade and what has been working for us. So let's get right into it with Tevogen Bio Holdings, Inc., ticker symbol TVGN, which is headquartered in Warren, New Jersey. It is a publicly traded NASDAQ biotechnology company with a $162 million market cap and 17 employees. Tevogen Bio Holdings, Inc. operates as a clinical stage specialty immunotherapy company that develops off-the-shelf precision T-cell therapies for the treatment of infectious diseases, cancers, and neurological disorders. It has been working on completing phase 1 clinical drug trials for the treatment of COVID-19 and long COVID in B-cell immune suppressed acute COVID-19 patients without a B-cell cancer indication, elderly and infirm acute COVID-19 patients with acute COVID-19 in patients on T-cell suppressing drugs, including solid organ transplant patients. It is also developing lead drug candidate trials for the treatment of other illnesses like multiple sclerosis, Epstein-Barr virus-associated lymphomas, cervical cancer, and from mouth and throat cancers. The company was founded in 2020. Now, let's look at TVGN's most recent news. Tevogen Bio Holdings announced on May 10, 2024, that it has entered into a binding term sheet with an existing investor to secure up to $50 million of financing. This financing supports Tevogen Bio's pursuit of expanding research and development efforts with a focus on the continued clinical development of the company's initial product, TVGN 489, from its exact T-cell technology platform. In January 2023, Tevogen Bio announced positive proof of concept clinical trial results for TVGN 489 for the treatment of high-risk patients. The financing will also be used to facilitate Tevogen Bio's efforts to start additional clinical trials for virally induced cancers and multiple sclerosis. Subject to the completion of the definitive documents, the financing is anticipated to close by the end of the second quarter of 2024. Now, the price action of TVGN stock was pushed upward 67% today on Friday, May 10th, with this news coming out after hours. And this could potentially keep the price moving upward next week if more volume or a news catalyst comes in. It may be a sympathy run after NVAX's massive run today. Also, a COVID play. It's also worth noting that the stock float is just 4 million, which is a mini float. Given these factors, a continuation in price increase is very possible. We will be keeping an eye on it. As we said earlier, folks, if you want access to our private Discord so you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in the description. We pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. By the way, we've also included that link to our membership website program, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we determine our entry and exit points on trades, how to read candlestick patterns, how to read key levels, how we use those critical indicators, and much, much more. Of course, there are no guarantees that you'll succeed in trading stocks if you join our membership site or not, but we share with you how we trade and what works for us. In conclusion, Tevogen Bio Holdings Inc., TVGN, is a publicly traded NASDAQ company that is in the healthcare and biotechnology sector. TVGN is a company we will be watching. With the right increase in volume, we believe it could be conducive for momentum parabolic day trading. Will TVGN run parabolic? It will need volume. But who knows for sure? Of course, we would need to see continued volume before we'd actually day trade this stock. This is not advice. We are not pros, folks. It's just my opinion. But I will have TVGN on my watch list. This is Double Moms, and I'll see all of you again on the flip side.